I had a very interesting discussion with a man worth 100 crore rupees who came to me recently and who said that after having traveled the world, having made a lot of money abroad, he has come back to India. He said that he has dated people around the world, but he wanted to be close to his family. He finally wanted to settle down and he wanted to marry an Indian girl and start a family with her. But he wanted to be protected from any false allegations by a girlfriend that he is presently dating or by the future wife, be it this girl or be it any other girl. And we were running through different situations and he came up with around, I think, 11 or 12 assumptions about you can do XYZ thing and then you will be safe from false allegations. And I debunked every one of these. And the reality of the situation is that there are some sorts of individuals, which we can get about in, say, maybe another video. There are some individuals who would not face that much of an issue if they perhaps are in a government job. They perhaps don't have that much of a salary. But for a man like this one, 100 CR net worth, and of course there are a lot of NRIs like that who I talk to on a regular basis. When they say, what can I do to protect myself? I say, there's not really anything that you can do to protect yourself. What kind of evidence you have doesn't really matter. The moment you are married to this person, they will automatically be able to claim about 1/3 of your monthly incoming maintenance. Now you'd say, oh, what if my net worth is this? I'm not earning anything. The courts will look at everything. And if you have a 100 CR net worth, maybe you're not earning anything at all. Even then you can safely assume that the court is going to, at the very minimum least, going to fix something like 3 or 4 lakh rupees per month as maintenance for a wife, maybe even if you've been just married for a day or two. And if you don't get married and you're thinking, let me do like a live-in relationship situation, then also a live-in partner can claim money again under the Domestic Violence Act. And then, if you have a child, again, maintenance for the child. There is, what can a person do to escape false allegations if they have a high net worth? So many of these men consult me and I say, there's nothing really you can do except suck it up and roll the dice. And if you really want to do that, go ahead, because mommy and daddy tell me that you have to do it, because what will we say to our relatives and to our neighbors? But frankly, what does a guy like this do? Right? I have another client, in fact, now that I think about it, whose net worth is about 100 CR, right? He shared videos of his wife screaming and shouting and physically assaulting him in front of their child, right? Young adolescent child. What do you make of it, right? This man has offered, I believe, his last offer was 10 crore rupees to his wife. And she says, no, I want more. If you don't feel the pinch, how will I let you go? And you look at all of this and then you wonder, is it really worth it to follow the dictates of society and to do this? And to those of you who are already into this, it may seem like, oh, my life is over and she will just take half of my money. That's not the case. A lot of legal strategies you can employ to get out of situations like this. But to all of you who are not in this situation yet, who are making a ton of money, I'm very happy for you. Go live your life. The question is, when you say, I want to get married, I want to start a family, what are the implications? What can I do? In fact, let's do this. If you have a net worth of, say, 10 crores, 50 crores, 100 CR, let's assume that, maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe your friend has that kind of a net worth. What can that friend do in order to protect themselves? Leave it in the comment. And I'm sure there'll be a bunch of you saying, we can do this, mummy ke naam, trust, and we can do this and this. And I'll debunk in the comments every such situation, and I'll tell you that there is still no safety aspect over here. There is no escaping this. In this kind of a scenario, does it still make sense for people with especially high net worths, high paying jobs in this country to get married or even enter into a relationship with a girl?